We start here this half hour. While we celebrate Women's Day, we cannot ignore the challenges that persist. Umzansi Youth in Business Organization is expected to picket on the sidelines of the event that President Cyril Ramaphosa is scheduled to address in Richmond in KwaZulu-Natal. Slindelo Masikane is there for us and joins us this morning. Good morning, Slindelo. What has brought the organization to the picket lines today? What are their concerns?
Well, I think as women across the country, our concerns really range from not only our safety, but our socioeconomic conditions and the mere fact that it seems that government itself is failing at its constitutional obligations that the Constitution, basically mandates it in terms of securing those who are most vulnerable in society. We find ourselves about 2 kilometers away from where the official event is going to take place here in Richmond, and this is where we're seeing young women who are part of an organization called Umzansi Youth in Business, who have come out to basically brighten up our day as women, especially women here in Richmond. In particular, they've brought yellow roses and they've brought placards just to highlight much of what is going on in the country. We know that gender-based violence is an epidemic. We are not safe anywhere in this country as women. And what we've been seeing them doing basically is handing out these roses to women who are driving past here and just giving them a sense of appreciation. You know, it's quite difficult. I think you're going to see one woman right now about to receive a rose just to say Happy Women's Day, enjoy a day. And it's just something special, something different, in order for us to not only commemorate the women of 1956, but to also celebrate the women of today. I want to bring in one of the organizers, Zanebo. Just come a little bit closer, Sisi. How are you doing this morning, and Happy Women's Day?
Thank you. Happy Women's Day to you.
All right, just to give our viewers a sense as to why it was important for your organization to come out today.
Thank you. Umzansi Youth and Business works with young women, with women who are young, and we encourage them a lot to stand up for themselves. So the women of 1956 stand up for us, and we commemorate them today, and we like what they did. So it's basically us encouraging women to be able to stand up for themselves. So the flowers that we're distributing is just to brighten their day, to make sure that they're happy today. It's one thing we wish we could be able to do every day, where Women's Day is always celebrated, women are always celebrated, because we see that women need empowerment a lot, and they need to be reminded of their worth. As our message reads today, it may be okay for today to not be okay, but remember that you're strong, you are loved, you are powerful, and you shall overcome. That's why we are here today.
Zane, just tell me, the official event is taking place just 2 kilometers from here. What do you want to hear from the president today?
We see that women have a way that they have moved into powerful position in the country. As the province of KwaZulu-Natal, we're expecting a female premier, which is the first thing, and it opens doors for young girls to be able to see that it is possible. A woman can do it. We want to be in a state where the country has reached the gender equality thing. So what we need to know is the security and the safety of women. It still is an issue in South Africa. If we do have women who are still gang raped in South Africa, it means we are not safe. Even in the morning when you wake up, you have to go to work, you'll be thinking, what if I bump into someone and I'm not safe? So what we need to know is the safety and the security. The issue of teenage pregnancy is still a scourge in our country. We wish to understand it in terms of statutory rape. What is done about statutory rape? We understand that laws are there, but how are they implemented? How is everything happening? How are we moving forward from this so that women know that they are safe in the country?
Yeah, and you touched on it to say that we want to see more women, of course, in leadership positions.
Yes, we want to see more women in leadership position. We understand that most women are now judges, which is like a win for us as women, because I think about 114 or 15, if I'm not mistaken, are now judges in high position, and that means cases of gender-based violence are going to get the attention that they deserve. Not to say that they were not getting enough attention, but when cases happen and we end up not knowing what happened in the end. As Umzansi Youth and Business, we always stand with the victim. We go to courts. Every time there is a case where someone was killed, a woman was killed, a woman was raped, we would like to go with the case and see, in partnership, of course, with Social Development, who is our main sponsor.
Thank you so much, Zane.
Thank you so much.
All right, that is just one of the young women here. I'm going to ask Bonga to show you that, we have more women receiving flowers. quite happy to, receive that rose. I'm hoping to also get one before the end of the day.
You deserve one.
But I think... I think it's really important not only to highlight some of our challenges in Mfundo, but to also celebrate just how much we have overcome as women and just how much we want to overcome as a group. But I also want Monga to just come with me, walk with me, to see some of these posters that are just kind of speaking to a lot of our challenges here as women, saying that gender-based violence is a pandemic. No means no. Place the blame where it belongs on the perpetrator. So I think what we really want to hear from government officials today is for them to actually come with those solutions. We're tired of the talk. We want to see action now.
No, I honestly love this initiative, Slindelo, where we're not just decrying the violence meted against women, but we're also celebrating the little strides that women make, that you just overcame the day. You were able to take your children to school. You were able to get that promotion. Let's celebrate the little things. It's honestly beautiful. I hope you get your flower. Thank you.